total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Fires to the big fella. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that thing.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
I think you're seeing an example right now of some of the playmakers this offense has and just how deceptive they are. Once they have the football in their hands, they're just so difficult to tackle and bring down. David, they've got
open field, man, it's got to be each other. There's got to be multiple guys coming to the ball carrier at one time so you can get him on the ground. One guy at a time makes it really, really hard. This defense has got to do a better job getting to the football at the same time. With some bad intents, he's got to do it on the ground, man.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The running back has it. Turning on the Jets. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
I like to play about the speed back. You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Ocean from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Russell. Sets up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it! Into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to rotate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw. Right on the money. And he's wrestled to the ground.
This is exactly why this guy is unique. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You're going to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just closing so many problems, so many headaches.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. The Utes are stopped, but not before before, getting it past the sticks.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 10, Utah 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Utes decide to put it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. To throw, it's Dampier. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
What a constant way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, making a pass run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and he'll get a positive play.
The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got room at the 35. Oh, he found a space on the right. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. Third down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded up.
Nowhere to go with all and down. He goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. To the air, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
There's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he just kept rolling, and he's running into the crowd. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Caught over the middle, it's Bentley. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early. He's loose. Wide open space Line gets set, first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's go. Break. Double, double. White 53.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going right and going deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got in open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, Utah.
They've got it. First and 10 at the 42.
222.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. To the air on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They're on his feet at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurt, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressure on the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. A pickup of 8. Now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. They forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. And the Utes send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Russell. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Utah! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
31, Utah, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line assignments. There he goes! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Russell. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Utes with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Steps away to find some room. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender. You know you're up by a score. You know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Trying play action. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Utes! Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 20 to Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Russell. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. They get him up, rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. That's caught. It's Young. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And remember, we saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward-breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff to the outside. That's a really good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion. Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass on second down. Now improvising. Working on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting to the big fella at tight end.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job on by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks and even some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered against the front.
Third down. Red zone play. Round alive. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They want to run it left here. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick. You stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
At the 14-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Scrambling away. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. This one is going to be short and no good. Not enough left. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to